Stress is a common experience that every human being experiences. And a small amount of stress is actually good because it helps you to take action and step out of the comfort zone. But when stress accumulates, it creates a hell lot of physical and mental health issues. Today, in this video, I'm going to explore the 5 daily habits that you can start to inculcate in your life right now and see a dramatic shift in the way you experience stress, the way you release stress, and the way you continue to build emotional strength and well-being in your life. So if you're here to release your stress and understand what are the simple ways that you can apply today, then please be here, watch the video till the end, and also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And also, if you're watching this video for the very first time, then I would love to introduce myself to you. My name is Simi Arora. I am a life coach, motivational speaker, and a yoga teacher. I love to work with people, help them change their lives, and I work with multiple organizations for mental health, productivity, and purpose building. Well, you're here because you probably want to know more about stress releasing habits and what you can do to kind of balance your life a little bit more and to create your life of meaning, purpose, happiness, and joyfulness. So let me tell you that you're in the perfect place right now because all the content on this channel is dedicated for human transformation, which really means to be able to release your potential, to be able to live in purpose, to be able to do the things that you truly love, and most importantly, when you are in trouble, when you are going through a challenging times, you need to have the inner resiliency and clarity to continue to move further and also bounce back very quickly. In my personal life, I've always found myself struggling with something or the other, and I've seen now working with 300 people one-on-one that most of the people are struggling with something or the other, and it's okay to struggle because when we go through the pain, when we go through hardships and struggles, we find our way to solve those critical problems. And while we are doing that, we are expanding ourselves, we are evolving, we are thinking out of the box, we are trying to find the solutions to our problems. And I think that's where the magic happens. That's where our growth and evolution happens. So I'm sure that what I'm going to share with you in this video is also going to be very, very helpful. And without a further ado, let's jump right into it. The very first habit that you must embrace if you are looking to build a daily stress-free routine is to prioritize your tasks. Prioritize your tasks or prioritize your work life. Now, most of us are very busy, and of course, we're busy people. We're doing a lot of work. There is a new change, a new shift that has happened because of pandemic, and most of the people are now sitting at home and are trying to manage their professional life and their personal life, and most of the things are being done differently than what was happening before. So there's a lot of overwhelming and complexity and lack of clarity. So one of the ways that you can bring a lot of clarity and still be very, very productive and can reduce a large amount of stress in your life is by building a priority list. Instead of creating a to-do list, build a priority list. All right, this is my first most important task of the day. This is my task for the secondary importance. This is my task for the third importance level, and then additional tasks. Now, this way, what happens is that instead of creating an overwhelming, big list that never get finished, you create only 3 primary, fundamental, important tasks and make sure that you finish them up. And once you're able to, what will happen? You will be very satisfied. You will reward yourself. You feel that, all right, I accomplished something, and the stress starts to release. You're like more in a space where you feel a sense of fulfillment, and at any given time you're either stressed or you are feeling fulfilled, feeling accomplished. So either of these emotions are working, right? So when you're feeling accomplished, you're not stressed. You're like, all right, things are a little bit in control. At least some things that I have in control, I'm able to do those things. I'm not procrastinating, I'm not delaying things. So instead of creating a to-do list, create a priority list. Second very, very, very important thing for you to focus on is your diet and nutrition. Daily habit, fundamental, and it's very basic. And you're like, Simi, I've heard of this so many times, but are we still applying it? How many of us are really taking care of our very basic factor, which is our diet, our body, our mind, the capacity of our brain? The energy in our body is directly related to the kind of consumption we are doing on a daily basis. The food consumption, the liquid consumption, the air consumption, and also the information consumption. Well, that's probably a very different topic to discuss about, but let's stick to diet, fluids, and the nutrition. Now, diet is just not about eating. It's not about just filling up your stomach and taking care of your hunger. It's about having the nutritional value of food. If you have right amount of vitamin C, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, flax seeds, omega-3, the fiber, level of hydration in your body, they're all affecting your body at the cellular level. The operating system of your body, which is your brain, is getting its feed from this nutrition that you're feeding it. And stress is nothing but the experience of the brain chemicals in the body, right? So when the cortisol jumps up, your body starts to feel jittery, you start to feel heartbeat going up, you start to feel sweating, and there's an irritation, and all these things that you're manifesting in the body are actually coming from these chemicals that your brain is producing. So when you give yourself the right type of nutrition and you give supplements to your body, which are very important for healthy brain functioning and renewal of your tissues in the brain and making better brain cells, you need to give that kind of diet to your brain. And of course, it affects the whole body in a very holistic way. So guys, at least make sure that you drink 10 glasses of water every day. I feel that hydration is the most important thing, because if you're even eating a nutritious diet, you're not giving enough water to your body, it's not getting distributed at the cellular level. So you're supposed to drink enough amount of water that can help you build the blood circulation and can help distribution of all the nutrients in the body. A third very important thing that you must pay a lot of attention is mindfulness of your mind. Well, all the time you're thinking about something or the other, right? The mind is always thinking. There's continuous function happening at the subconscious level. Millions of thoughts about millions of things that happened in the past, things that are going to happen in the future, things that made us feel bad, things that created emotional turbulences and experiences, things that we want to achieve, things that we want to experience. It's always on the go, right? So what happens is that we start living in the past, or we start to live in the future. We are never living in the present. And that's where your brain starts to become chaotic. You start to experience a lot of stress of what happened in the past that has brought you here, and stress of what might happen in the future. So think about this, you're never living in the present, and that's a very horrible state of mind. And we are experiencing that state of mind so often. So we understand that this present moment is so inevitable, because this is passing. This is passing. And we're just wasting it in thinking, and that too subconsciously. So becoming mindful is all about being in the present, mindful of your body, mindful of your thoughts, mindful of the environment, mindful of the experiences, mindful of the sense engagement. And there's so many ways it is going to help us de-stress. Because when we are somehow bring the intervention between this cyclic, repetitive thinking process, we disconnect from the thought patterns, we bring our mind in the now, and we engage in the present moment, automatically your body goes back into homeostasis. You start to feel decompressed and relaxed. You start to feel more peaceful and comfortable. And this is where our body then heals. It starts to build in the new energy. It starts to increase your aura. It starts to make the better and healthy cells in the body, which is going to directly impact the state of your health, state of your physical health, as well as the mental health. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you have tried any type of mindfulness practice or meditation that has helped you build more peace, serenity, and broaden the experience of being in the present moment, which also helped you with increased focus and attention. And I would love to hear from you, because I feel that most of us can do very, very simple exercises such as mantra meditation, mindfulness while eating our food, mindfulness while walking, mindfulness with our sense engagement while we touch something or we see something, even just looking at the tree outside your home. If you pay attention to the tree, the color of the bark, the color of the leaf, the texture, the experience of being with the tree, you'll start to notice that you are in the present. You're connected, you're mindful of your environment, you're mindful of the sense engagement. And this is one of the very simple and basic way that you can daily practice and disconnect from this repetitive thinking and bring the stress levels down. Now, fourth habit that you gotta be paying attention to if you want to reduce the stress in your life is self-talk. Self-talk, yes guys, the self-talk that you are doing in your mind all the time and you're never aware of that. Self-talk is a story that you're telling yourself. It's about the beliefs that you hold about yourself, and they're happening in the background, and most of them are negative. It's so easy to beat yourself up. It's so easy to think negative about yourself, and it's so difficult to love yourself and accept yourself completely. And that's why most of the stress is exaggerated self-talk. You did a blunder, you did a mistake, and you continue to ruminate over it. You continue to beat yourself over it. You continue to think about it and then feel guilty or ashamed or embarrassed. Well, we all do mistakes, and sometimes we have to be critical about ourselves and our behavior and also correct it. But continue to think about ourselves as to be unlucky, not a fit, not good enough, not as beautiful as someone else, not as great as other people, and continue to put yourself down and affect your self-worthiness, affect your self-confidence, is going to make you more stressful. So reframe your negative thoughts. Reframe the negative thoughts that you're thinking about yourself or a particular situation that you're involved in or about someone. A lot of the times we get into the complex situation or a conflict and we continue to think about that particular situation with one perspective. And our mind builds a defense wall that, listen, nobody's gonna enter this wall because this is how I'm gonna think and this is what is a reality and nothing else. With this kind of attitude, what we do is we continue to stay in that zone and build a lot more stress than resolving the conflict. Listen, no two people in this world are gonna be same, right? You're not even similar to your family members or your brothers, sisters. Everybody is different. And hence, complexity and conflicts are gonna be a part of life. So instead of doing the self-talk which is negative and build a certain type of mindset and a narrow perspective, open yourself up. Leave aside the ego. Be kind to yourself. And here, be kind to yourself simply means resolve all conflicts. Always have a clean slate in front of you. Always keep your emotions in check. Always bring yourself at the ground level where you feel peaceful. The biggest gift that you can give to yourself is peace. The biggest offering that you can offer yourself is your relaxed state of mind. And that's why always pay attention to your thoughts and reframe the negative thoughts into more positive. Stay open, stay relaxed, and allow yourself to resolve conflicts. All right, great. Now let's jump into the last daily habit, and that is, my friends, gratitude. Gratitude, thankfulness for all the blessings that you already have. Thankfulness for this experience of life. Because when we are thankful, we are in a state of homeostasis. Our mind is in a very relaxed zone. And When we are experiencing expansion, equanimity, thankfulness, love in our heart, then our brain starts to produce chemicals such as serotonin and endorphins that are super helpful when it comes to bringing more joy and reducing the stress in your body. So, very simple things to be grateful about. The very fact that you're able to breathe right now, that you're sitting in a comfortable spot and watching this video, that you have this gadget in your hand that is making you connect with the rest of the world, that you have food on your table, that you have lovely family, that you have people who love you and care for you, that you are able to see this beautiful world through the eyes, that so many things in your life are simple and smooth, that you have value that you can offer to the world, that you have such great potential, that you have the freedom to make choices. So many things. Write down 3 things. Write down in the comment section that you're grateful for today and tell the universe that, listen, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Every day, write down 3 things in your journal. And in 1 year, you're gonna have almost 1,000 things. 365 into 3, almost 1,000 things, 1,000 blessings that you're grateful for. And what else do we need to build a great life? The gratefulness that you show is going to open the doors for you for more opportunities. When you tell the universe that you are abundant, you activate law of attraction, and more things are going to come towards you. And the truth is that there is a lot to be grateful about. Yes, we do have complexity. Yes, we do have problems. Yes, everybody is suffering and struggling with some of the pain points. But why to make them so big, and why not to look at the other gifts of your life? See, everything is transient. Relationships might change. You might lose your job. You might fall sick. You might lose a loved one. But the fact is that you're gonna die someday too. I'm gonna die someday too. We all are here for a very short while, and there are more blessings. There are more beautiful experiences than the bad ones. I just want you to change this perspective today and become more grateful. And I promise you, when you do that exercise for even 10 days, you're gonna see that more opportunities are opening up for you. So write down in the comment section, I am grateful. I am grateful for all the experiences of my life. And today, start the practice of sharing 3 things that you're grateful for. And also, let me know. You can reach out to me on the Instagram, or reach out to me on Twitter, or let me know if you are in touch with me on LinkedIn that, Simi, this is working. This definitely is working for me. It'll be amazing to also learn about your experiences and I would love for you to let me know which one of these points resonated the most with you, and what is something that you're going to start practicing from today onwards. I would love for you to share more of your stories, your opinions and feedback, because that's what is going to help me to find out more ways to help you, and what other topics are close to your heart that you would like to be guided upon. I would love to make the videos on the topics that you feel can be helpful as well. So drop those comments in the comment section as well. If you like this video, please give it some love. You can click the like button and share this video with many other people. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I would see you next time with another powerful video. Till then, take care, lots and lots of love, and God bless you.